Hi, I'm Vlad Karpel from Tradespoon, and to my left is a good friend of mine, Joe Cusick from Trading Block.
Hey, how are you, Vlad? Thanks a lot, everybody. We're here right here on the floor of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So I want to thank everybody here at the CME for having us down here.
Yes, and today we'd like to go over Wall Street this week and the week ahead. As you're aware, FOMC stopped the quantitative easing in October, and the interest rates, the expectation that the interest rates are going up, causing the short-term correction in the market. We also look at the home building numbers this week, and they were down. The stock market has been in correction. The ITB ETF has been in correction and sold off 2% yesterday and today. So on our radar, we are looking at the construction sector. Also, you've seen corporate taxes restructuring, that they're going after the companies that are having international and domestic presence, and the restructuring of taxes has the short-term volatility in the market, and the stock market has been in correction. So going into the numbers, I'd like to discuss the construction numbers. As I mentioned before. Joe, do you have?
Yeah, let's take a look at that because, you know, it's a little bit mixed. As Vlad said, the market has been under a little bit pressure in the first couple days of this week. We've actually seen the S&Ps coming in right around when we were doing this recording at around 10:15 today. They're up a little bit, so there was a little bit of bounce. With the new housing construction coming out, we had a record, Vlad. We actually saw a number that we haven't seen since 1992 as far as new homes being started. We have 504,000 new constructed homes. That's the largest that we've seen since 92, and it beat the expectations by 400, which was around 420,000. This is a big number. This is putting a little confidence in here. Now, as Vlad said, the ITB and the XHB, that's the one that I look at as far as the ETF that tracks home builders. That actually pulled back initially, has bounced off. Now, we're seeing in the stock between now and expiration, and looking at that XHB ETF, the opportunity for it to potentially move between now and expiration of around $1.86. That's roughly around a 6% move in the underlying. So there is some volatility being priced in there. And you know what, Vlad, thinking of that, there are some of the names that, there are individual names that make up that ETF. How about some of the names that you're looking at Tradespoon that make up those ETFs, and what are we looking forward to as far as what's going to potentially happen?
Definitely at Tradespoon, what we try to do is, instead of buying ETFs, we're analyzing individual sectors, and we're finding the best stocks based on fundamental and technical data, and we rank them 1 through 10. 10 means we're very bullish on certain stocks in the sector, or 0, 1, we're bearish on the stocks. So stocks with a rating of 0 and 1, kind of on the lower spectrum of the range, are DHR and DHI. And the best stock in the sector, in our opinion, is Leonard, ticker symbol LEN. So since there is a correction, let's concentrate on the short-term bearish stock. So ticker symbol DHR and ticker symbol DHI is on our radar, and we're looking at the probability. We're looking at the historical volatility in the past, and look at the expected range.
Okay.
And we're also looking at forward, looking at demand and supply for option data using the implied volatility. And we're looking for the 1 standard deviation move. And by calculating those numbers, 1 standard deviation move, it gives us a perfect entry and setup into a trade.
Okay, so we're looking at bearish opportunities potentially in these. That actually makes sense in the short term. As we've all seen, this market has been on a complete tear up until the first 2 days of this week. We're seeing some profit taking potentially in these names. If that starts to pick up, if the negativity continues in the market, it's not doing it right now, but if it does continue, you could see an opportunity in those stocks to put some bearish positions on, and your scores are coming out right now on the short term as bearish. So that's great information. So thanks, Vlad.
Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week. I'm Vlad Karpel. I'm the founder of Tradespoon.com.
And I'm Joe Cusick from Trading Block. Thanks a lot, folks, from the floor of the CME Group. We thank you very much.